Hi Leo, this is your January mid-month tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and I'll do a love from the past, aka the X spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of January. We have the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. We have Strength. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Ten of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. And we also have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. You could be dealing with another Leo. This spread put a huge smile on my face, Leo. And it may sound a little bit cheesy, but let me explain how it's going to go down. I see 2 different scenarios. If this is a brand spanking new person, you're meeting one of those nights or one of those days, right? It'll be an instant magnetic attraction, right? You know, have you ever experienced such a thing when you walk into a room and you immediately notice one particular person and you see them staring at you as well, but you're like, oh no, and you look away, right? And you go around your business, about your business, talk to people, you know, do whatever you need to do in that particular venue, but then every few seconds or a couple of minutes you secretly look at that person and you notice that they're secretly looking at you. Okay, and all it takes for one of you to start that conversation, and after that you're inseparable, right? The second scenario I see, perhaps this is somebody who is already in your life. You see this person on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, but you're just too scared to start a conversation, and so are they. But the second one of you opens up your mouth, the second person immediately responds. It's like, would you like to? Yes. That type of energy, right? Would you like to go on a date? Would you like to grab a cup of coffee? And before that, the person who started this conversation finished that sentence, the second person says yes. Okay, this is such a beautiful love story, right? We have both the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups on the left in the main spread. Granted, they're clarifiers, but both of them showed up for a very good reason. It feels like a bit possessive, borderline possessive, but I think it's mutual. Like I said, once the 2 of you start this conversation, it's just going to be, you're going to be inseparable. It's like you will stick like glue. It's going to be like an instant magnetic attraction. So the Page of Wands, the first, the card on the bottom of the deck. One of you needs to start this conversation. I don't know who it's going to be. It could be you, Leo. You're a fire sign, and we got the Page of Wands, right? Wands are fire. I usually go with a king or a queen if one shows up in terms of whom you're dealing with. And yes, we got the King of Swords right there in the middle. The King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The Lovers right next to the deck is a Gemini card, by the way. To the left from the King of Swords, we have Strength. Strength is your major arcana card, Leo. That's you. There's only 2 major arcana cards on the table, yours and the Lovers. Right? Strength could also be interpreted as a card of loyalty and pure, raw passion or courage. Somebody has to have courage to open up their mouth and start this conversation. In the beginning, we have the Four of Pentacles, which is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, right? The Four of Pentacles could be interpreted a couple of different ways, but I think in this case, since it's clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, this is that borderline possessive energy. You know, I think it's mutual. You want to hold on to each other and never let each other go. After that first initial conversation, right away. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Let's talk about those real quick. Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups are both commitment or marriage cards. Having just one of them in a reading is awesome, amazing. When you have both of them in the same reading, you're basically getting the best of both worlds. Let me explain. The Ten of Pentacles is a very practical, down-to-earth type of energy. It's a card of financial abundance. It's a rock-solid commitment or family. The Ten of Cups is also a family card, but this card takes care of the emotional fulfillment. The Ten of Cups is often referred to as the happily ever after card, right? So you're getting the best of both worlds. In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. The Lovers, like I said, could be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Lovers, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply turn out to be the love of your life. Also, in my opinion, the only other card that comes close to the Lovers in terms of the actual love connection between two people is the Two of Cups. You also have it there in the potential outcome. The first card in there is the Two of Cups. So you got both of them. See, you got this duality going, right? You got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You've got Strength and the Lovers, two major arcana cards. You got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. And I think this is simply mutual. One of them comes from them, the other one comes from you. The Ace of Pentacles, sandwiched in between the Two of Cups and the Lovers, is a golden opportunity. It's also a card of a proposal. The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. And it's a golden opportunity for both of you. So yeah, Leo, I know what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do an extended for you because this looks amazing. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Leo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Five of Swords clarified by the Seven of Wands, and we also have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Pisces on the table. Very interesting spread, Leo. I don't know who this Queen of Swords is to you, but if you have somebody in your life who is a big burden, and I'm not talking about your immediate family. Perhaps this is a neighbor. Perhaps it's a distant relative. You know, somebody who always comes in and they always ask for favors. Or somebody who is not a happy camper. Somebody who always causes issues. Somebody who is trouble. You are cutting this person off this week. I mean, in the second half of January, right? So yeah, the Queen of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They may have a lot of air in their chart, or somebody who is just very straightforward, very direct, that type of person. To the left from the Queen of Swords is the Ten of Wands, the first card that came out. This is a card of a burden. It's a card of an additional responsibility. It's a card of something that's taking a toll on us, something that's tough, rough, and I think it has to do with this Queen of Swords. Whatever this person's been doing, that's what the Ten of Wands is. It's a burden, right? And with the Five of Swords clarified by the Seven of Wands, I think this is you finally putting your foot down, finally, you know, cutting this person off, right? Those two energies are you not having it with them anymore, not doing what they need you to do, not taking crap from them anymore. Again, I don't know who this person is to you, but I think in the second half of January, you're 100% done with this individual. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Leo, in the second half of January. Keep in mind it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Chariot, we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Three of Wands and the Star, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Aquarius, or a fellow fire sign. Aries, another Leo, or Sagittarius. You know what, Leo? I know how you don't take anybody back. Perhaps you're making an exception this week. I mean, this second half of January, right? Because I see you, you know, hitting it up with this person. Perhaps it's not an ex. It could be somebody from your past. Not necessarily an ex. Somebody whom you used to hang out with, you used to go to school, you used to work with. Because this looks like... you really look forward to spending some time with this person, right? We've got a lot of fire on the table, and I'm not talking about the candle, right? The Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, right? Those are fire sign indicators. The Fool on the bottom of the deck could be an Aries you're dealing with, by the way. But the Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. Just going for it, right? The Knight of Wands is the most passionate, the most fired up, the most enthusiastic knight out of all four knights. For some of you, I kind of suspected that it could be a player coming into your life, but no. With all the other cards together, it's just, you know, somebody who's feeling that they really, really want to get the show on the road or back on the road. Speaking of getting on the road, the Chariot right next to the Knight of Wands could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot could be a card of travel. You know, perhaps you will, when the two of you connect, you will immediately go somewhere together for a weekend getaway or something like that. Or somebody is coming to you with that Chariot card, right? Perhaps you may run into this person at some kind of a car show or a dealership or a car wash with the Chariot card. And then we have the Ace of Wands qualified by the Three of Wands and the Star, right? Yeah, you guys are definitely, you know, getting the show moving forward. The Three of Wands is my card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. And in this case, I think this is the decision to give it another shot, or give it a shot if this is not an ex, but somebody from your past. The Star could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. The Star could also be a card of healing, right? So that makes total sense in this particular situation. Or the Star is a wish come true. Perhaps, like I said, if it's not an ex, when the two of you were hanging out together back in the day, you had your eye on this person, they had their eye on you. And now that both of you are single and available, you are definitely gonna give it a shot. Yeah, you can always leave me a comment, let me know how this plays out for you, Leo, but this looks good. Right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Leo, for this reading for the second half of January. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing the rest of January.